Yo, what is going on? You rustled Rillabooms. Today we're playing some games with Rillaboom VMAX, one of the newcomers from the new set Rebel Clash, and we're comboing it with the Rillaboom with the voltage beat ability to set it up with the enough grass energy to actually start taking knockouts with that max beating. So yeah, the point of the deck is to set up Rillabooms, the Rillaboom with that voltage beat, the Rillaboom with the max beating, the VMAX, and we can hit for 280 damage if we want to, up to 280 if we want to on the turn. But sometimes we hit for a little bit less because we have to two-shot them if they're a little bit bigger than that. We got a Vileplume in here, a Vileplume line, a 1/1/1 Vileplume line in here to help with like Spell Tag, Malamar, Dragapult, stuff like that. We have a one of Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor, specifically to try and get the Vileplume out in certain matchups when we need it. We do have rare candies in here as well, because with the new addition of Turffield, the rare candy build feels a little bit better than the Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor. Get one of these stadiums in play, can always search out our grass evolution Pokemon for us really easily, and this card is just really great in the deck overall. It's kind of insane. And then yeah, we've got 4 Cynthia, 4 research for draw support, 4 netball, 4 quick ball because Turffield finds our evolutions, and that's the list. I don't have too much else to say, so let's go ahead, let's get into some games. All right, won the coin flip here, and this first one definitely gonna go first. Try and get out those turn 2 evolutions. Got a whole bunch of basic Pokemon to work with. We're gonna open the Shaymin, give ourselves the most options. No draw support yet. We need a quick ball or support or top deck over the next 2 turns. There's the Rillaboom. No idea what our opponent's playing. Just gonna go ahead and grab the Grookey. We do have the Vileplume line. We have the Rillaboom line in here as well. Could go into the Rowlet, Alolan Exeggutor on the next turn if we wanted to. Gonna bench the Grookey, attach to Rillaboom, and just pass. Because if we top deck a Turffield or a Rillaboom, we can get a grass energy with this netball, and then we can just start swinging with the Wood Hammer if we want to. But really, yeah, really gonna depend on what our opponent does on their turn before we decide what we want to do on our turn. See what our opponent's playing. All we see is this Jirachi so far, so need to see a little bit more than that. There's a research. Okay, so it's probably not a welder deck. We can cross that out off the list. All the welder decks, probably not a welder deck. We'll see here. Yep, here comes the research. There's some lightning energy, a lot of lightning energy. That's 3 lightning, 1 speed energy. Okay, it's Pikarom or Boltund most likely. There's an Oranguru. See what else they get here. There's a Mimikyu. Not scared of the Mimikyu. They might retreat into the Mimikyu to save the Jirachi. I guess that could be why they're putting that guy down there. Here comes a quick ball. There's an energy switch. It's probably Pikarom. I'm still not 100% sure. All right, there's the Pikarom. It is the Pikarom. A pretty good matchup if we set up like turn 2 swinging. We just one-shot a Pikarom. So that's kind of all we're looking to do here. There's a Dedenne. Perfect. So we can evolve. Could evolve the Thwackey. Evolve into Thwackey. I don't really need to be too aggressive, I guess, just yet. Let's see. Evolve out to Thwackey. I'm gonna netball. I might grab. Got a couple options here. Could go for the grass energy. Most likely to find that though. So I think I want the Grookey. I was like maybe the Oddish. No, let's go with the Grookey here. And then a Dedenne change here. Yeah, we can't get the turn 2 attack, but I'm kind of fine with that for the current situation. There's a Turffield. So let's go ahead and get our Rillaboom VMAX right now. Evolve and attach, and then I kind of think I just let the Shaymin get knocked out. I think I'm kind of fine with that. Then we evolve to a Rillaboom next turn and go for, once again, no supporter, and then go from there. Yeah, I think I'm fine if the Shaymin just gets knocked out. He's not that essential for a matchup like this, I don't think, because we just need to hit him with the max beating over and over and over. Yeah, we don't need that Flower Storm from the Shaymin at all, I don't think. So we should be in a fine spot here, just as is. And no, once again though, no supporter. They're all in there. They're all in there. We'll get one hopefully eventually. Also, we might. I mean, if we just go back max beating to max beating, the game might just be over. So that's all we really need to try to accomplish. I think just max beating, and yeah, we win. They're 1 energy short here. Coco Prism. All right, Coco Prism works, and then they just need to move the Jirachi, and they are finally going to start swinging with Pikarom here. Here comes the Dance of the Ancients. Go to Pikarom for sure. Probably put the other one on Mimikyu. I mean, it doesn't really matter where they put it. They're going to want to E-switch it off either way, but I guess Mimikyu is more likely to be able to attack. Well, they go with the Oranguru, I guess. And haven't played a supporter yet. Oh, it's just the switch, so they're just going full blitz. I don't know what their game plan is here, but this pretty much ends the game. We pretty much just win on this turn. Maybe they're gonna, yeah, even if they load up the Pikarom, yeah, we're just gonna knock them out. I don't know what they're hoping. If they're hoping we whiff a Rillaboom here, we have the Turffield in play. Maybe they don't know what Rillaboom VMAX does. I'm gonna evolve. I'm gonna attach. I'm gonna Voltage Beat, get out to Energy on the Rillaboom. I'll Turffield Thin out the deck to increase our chances of top decking something a little bit better. Probably just grab part of the Vileplume line here. And then max beating, 2, 3, 280 damage. Even if it has a big charm, we're knocking it out. Goodbye, Pikarom, and all those 6 energy attached to it. Some prize cards to work with. 2 quick ball. Okay, that kind of explains why we didn't see a quick ball there. And there's a research. All the cards that we weren't hitting, turns out they were prized. The quick balls, the draw supporters, just all prized. That's where they were the whole time. There's a Thunder Mountain to replace our turf field, but our opponent is so far behind and has so few energy left. I don't see how we ever lose this game at this point. They could attack with this guy this turn. E-switch, switch, attach, paralyze us. We do have the switch to get out of that, and then we can just go ahead and one-shot this thing on our turn. It's looking real good for us here. I guess they could knock out our Rillaboom. That would be annoying. Oh, here comes a reset stamp. All right, that's pretty good. No supporter once again, but we did get Turffield Rare Candy. But if they paralyze us, we don't have a switch to work with, actually. So, we'd be in a little bit of trouble, actually. We'll see here. They also have to get an energy attachment for turn, though, which they don't have a whole ton of energy left. Like I said, there's 8 here, 9. They usually play 11, maybe 12 now. Maybe they're going like 4-speed energy. All right, that's the first dub here over the Pikarom. Okay, another game, another coin flip dub. We're going to go first again here. Oof, not a lot to work with. We got the netball. Once again, no supporter in the opening hand. We have Candy Vileplume if we want that on turn 2. Probably not. We'll see, though. Also, if we just get a Turffield or a Rillaboom, we got the candy for that guy as well. So it's all right. Another Pikarom, it looks like we're up against here. There's a tag call. So it's probably, there's a lot of lightning energy, but there's a tag call. So it's probably not Bolton. It's probably the Peak. That's a Cynthia to work with. That's a quick ball to work with. Okay, our hand improved tenfold here. Gonna start with a netball. Take a look through the deck. The Gloom's here. Vileplume's in hand, I believe. Yeah. The Denne's in the deck as well. We're looking for Rillaboom. I also want Grookey. Let's grab Grookey here. Oddish Shaymin. Let's get the Grookey. Quick ball away a switch. Grab the. Could grab the Rowlet a little. Let's grab the Rillaboom. Yeah, let's grab the Rillaboom. Rillaboom. Bench. Attach. I don't want to play the switch yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass her. But I'm okay if they. I don't really want them to hit my Rillaboom. If they want to knock out a Grookey, I think I'm fine with that. I don't want them to hit my Rillaboom though. But we do need a second Grookey if they're gonna hit our Grookey. So, all right. If we top deck Turffield, we're in a really good spot. We still need the big Rillaboom though to work with as well. We'll see if they get that. That's a Thunder Mountain. So we'll see. They might get that turn 1 full blitz here. It's a good start to a turn 1 full blitz for sure. The Thunder Mountain. Yeah, here comes the quick ball, lightning to the discard pile. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, turn 1 full blitz might be a little bit tough for us to deal with. We'll try and get through it as best we can. But yeah, would definitely be a little bit tough to deal with, I think. We'll see. Got to switch into the Rillaboom. Top deck the small Rillaboom would definitely be ideal. That way, if we get a Turffield, we can simply Turffield for the Rillaboom VMAX, and we'll probably draw a grass off the Cynthia. So just if we can get that Rillaboom VMAX. Yeah, top deck Rillaboom is definitely the optimal top deck here. There's the Coco Prism. We know they have Thunder Mountain in hand, so it's looking pretty good for our opponents. Turn 1 full blitz here. They got the Coco Prism and the Thunder Mountain, which you usually need both if you're gonna get a turn 1 full blitz. You can do it with just Coco Prism, but it's usually pretty difficult to get all the pieces with just Coco Prism. It's really when you get both the energy accelerant cards where you kind of pull it off there. But there's a Volkner. We'll see. Probably gonna get Lightning, Electromagnetic Radar, and then Dedenne change and try and get the rest of the pieces. We'll see if they can put it together. They really just need a switch card for the Jirachi at that point, actually. So they would probably be able to. Actually, they might have it in hand currently. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I expect E-Radar and Lightning Grab here, and then, you know, get Pikarom and then Dedenne change. Yep. Well, they have to take a Lightning, I guess, with the second card if they want one. So they'd have to have a lot of Lightning in hand to not take a Lightning. Here comes the E-Radar, Pikarom, Dedenne, a Cocoa Prism over. They don't have a second target for the second Lightning, so maybe they might have a Dedenne in hand or something like that, and they get like double Pikarom or Pikarom Raichu here with the E-Radar. Yep, Pikarom Raichu. I assume they have Dedenne in hand, or they're just not gonna, you know, try and go for that turn one full blitz. They don't have to go for it. They still might have it in hand. They might just have a switch card. All right, they're definitely Dedenne changing here. Here comes a big charm. It doesn't protect the Pikarom from us. It does protect the Raichu though, and they need a Lightning Energy and a switch card here. Not a whole ton to ask for actually. So they'll probably be able to pull off the attack here. There is the escape board. Here comes the dance or an E-switch. They could even get an E-switch. There's so many cards that they could get here. Yeah, ton of cards to potentially get here. So we're a little bit in trouble here. Our Grookey is almost definitely going to get knocked out. And then we're going to have to hope to draw pretty well off these next couple cards. There's the Pikarom. Where's the energy? There's the lightning. All right, here comes the full blitz. Are they going to put it all in the active or set up the Raichu now is the question. I really only have those two options. And Raichu with a full powered up GX attack, they need 3 E powers to one-shot a Rillaboom VMAX. So it's still pretty, and in this game almost definitely not going to happen because there's 2 E powers in the discard pile, so it's pretty good for us. Yeah, we're going to send up Rillaboom. We're going to hope to top deck a baby Rillaboom and then one shot this thing. We can pull it. This would be, if we can pull off this play, that's pretty big. Let's see what our top deck is. Grass Energy, still need that. All right, we're going to play the Cynthia, hope for the best. We need Rillaboom, little Rillaboom. Turffield, oh, okay, we almost got there. Turffield. I'm going to use it. Get the Rillaboom. Candy out the Rillaboom. And then we're just going to Dedenne change and hope we find the big Rillaboom. Here we go. Rillaboom to the bench. I'm going to use this right now. The Dedenne's in there. 2 big Rillabooms in the deck. Quick Ball away. Doesn't matter. Can't utilize either card anyways. Grab Dedenne and here we go. Dedenne change. Can we find ourselves the Rillaboom VMAX? It's in there. No, not quite. All right. Definitely don't want to leave this guy in the active. Can't afford to lose him here. I think we should switch to the... probably switch to the Dedenne. I think it has to be switched to Dedenne here. All right, switch to Dedenne. Not even going to hit it. And pass over to our opponent. Yep, with the VMAX there. It's fine though. We're still not in a terrible spot or anything like that. Still very winnable at this point. Just need to find the VMAX next turn, which is likely to happen through the turf field, and then get another Grookey set up. You know, attached to this guy. We'll discard 3, knock out the Pikarom, and then we just have to knock out this Raichu, and we will win the game. That is our line of play here. They're gonna knock out these 3 prize cards, the Dedenne plus Rillaboom. If they knock out this guy, then we're in really big trouble. If they have the double custom catcher, bring up our Rillaboom or Pokemon catcher heads, bring up Rillaboom, knock him out with Tag Ball, and then knock out this guy. That's where we just concede the game. So if they get that off, there's no point in sticking it out anymore. And I will just concede. But if they don't get that off, we definitely are in a position where we can still win this one for sure. Just need to see if our opponent has that play. If they have that double Rillaboom knockout here. They did just attach to Raichu, I believe, though. So that's kind of telegraphing they don't have it. There's the boss's orders. Oh no, but do they have the E power to go with it? They don't have the E power to go with it. Oh, they're just going with a full blitz. Okay, okay. We can definitely work with this. Just setting up the Raichu. All right. Not sure what to say about that. This guy's gonna definitely get knocked out next turn, so we're just gonna voltage beat to the benched Rillaboom. Attach to the bench Rillaboom. Energy Recycler to get back a grass. And then I'm gonna research before turf field, because I want to get both VMAXs out if I can. There's a Shaymin. Here's a netball for another Grookey. And yeah, both VMAXs are in there, but we'll only be able to get one right now. And then turf field. Grab the Rillaboom. And we'll just evolve the active one, I think. Yeah, and then take the knockout on the active here. All right, here we go. Max beating. 1, 2, 3. knock out the Pikarom. Draw 3 prize cards. Their only attacker setup is the Raichu. Some more energy. We still have our Ordinary Rod in the deck. The Raichu will knock this out. Not even currently, actually. They need like an E-Power to take the knockout. That was an interesting play for them to not go for the Tag Bolt. I guess maybe they weren't confident they'd be able to draw their last 2 prize cards there, which is what they would have to actually draw as well. They have to draw those last 2 prize cards. And there was nothing really easy to knock out on the board, actually. So I actually don't really blame them for going down that route of play. I don't know how good it was, though. They played into the Tag Bolt, didn't use it. They should have maybe... Playing into him was a little bit awkward as well, because they didn't have a ton of E-Powers left. So they were just kind of in an awkward spot in general, I guess, there. Here comes a Volkner. They need that last E-Power to be able to knock us out here. So I assume they're going to be grabbing that this turn with the Volkner. But then we just get the knockout on our turn. No, which is going to be a Reset Stamp. So maybe Paralyze us plus Reset Stamp. That could be the play they're going for here. It's going to hurt a little bit. Our hand was pretty good, actually. Our hand was actually very good. Oh, they need 2 E-Power, right? It's not just 1. They need 2 E-Power. No, they just need 1. They just need 1. They're here for what? 160, right? Yeah, all right. They need 1 E-Power here. Here comes the Reset Stamp. 1, 2, 3. We got the Rillaboom VMAX. We got a candy for the Turffield to get another Rillaboom in play. Here comes the attack with the Tandem Shock. We are paralyzed. We don't have a switch yet. Could top deck. That's not a switch. Let's go ahead and get the Rillaboom. Candy out the Rillaboom. I'm going to play the Netball. Then out the Eldegoss. Evolve to the VMAX. And I don't know if I want a Voltage Beat immediately. I think I might wait to do the Voltage Beats just in case. They can't KO both of these. Yeah, they can't KO both of our Rillabooms, so we're safe to just go ahead and do it on the following turn. I guess I probably shouldn't have played that. I forgot I could get, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I could get Eldegoss with the Netball, which is a super cool thing in this deck, being able to get the Eldegoss with the Netball there. Adds a ton of consistency into finding the Eldegoss. So I should have just left the Netball in hand, I think, just in case they stamped us again. Now they might stamp us because they know I have Eldegoss in hand, which does get me a draw supporter for the next turn. If I need it even, I don't even know if I'm going to need it. Probably not even going to need it, but yeah, they know I have it there, so now they might stamp me and be like, well, I know they have Eldegoss, so if I stamp them, they might not have Eldegoss, so I probably should have just held it as a, oh, here comes Boss's Orders. Jeez, I'm up on my order. They can bring up this guy now and paralyze him. Oh no, they researched already. They can't bring up this guy. Yeah, they already researched. Never mind. Yeah, they already used a professor's research. So this guy should be safe no matter what. I currently can't attack with this guy though. I don't think I have enough grass energy in the deck to get off an attack with this Rillaboom VMAX in my active. I will eventually get the Ordinary Rod or a switch though, and I'll be able to pull off an attack with like the Shaymin if I wanted to. I think I have 2 grass in the deck, but here they come with that Tandem Shock. If they do have a big charm for this, we actually can't one-shot it. We cap out at 280 damage with the max beating. Maybe they're just gonna hope I don't have a grass energy, but they should know I have 1 grass in my deck because I did Recycler 1 and that I have not taken out of my deck. I don't think so. Oh, they're gonna go with the Lightning Ride. That works as well though, actually. Go to the bench, send up that. They'll have 2 prize cards left. Oh no, and then they can chase down my Dedenne to win the game on the next turn. Uh-oh. Actually, we're kind of in trouble here. I don't think I have an answer for the situation unless I top deck a Boss's Orders is the only out. That is not a Boss's Orders. I think my opponent's going to be able to pull this one together here in the end. Yeah, the Boss's Orders are in the deck. I did have 2 grass like I thought I did left, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm going to take this Vileplume out of the deck. I can research. I can Cynthia, but that's not Boss's Orders. And then we know they have Boss's Orders. I don't play Reset Stamp. Gonna go ahead and just play a Research. I don't think I have an out here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're the Boss's Orders. A little late. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass with the Shaymin in the active because next turn I do have game with Boss's Orders on the Raichu. There's the Great Catcher. Oh, there goes my Dedenne. All right, gonna lose this one to the Pikarom. One that beat that first Pikarom, lost to the second Pikarom. Couldn't find that Boss's Orders in time. And our opponent is going to get that up here in the end with the Pikarom. That's fine, though. But yeah, that's going to do it for these games with the Rillaboom VMAX Rillaboom deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, give the video a like and enjoy the content. Be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.